Tonight on SmackDown Live AfterBuzz TV, we have an Intercontinental title match, a new relationship forming, plus the debut of Aaliyah, and a whole lot more. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
We're gonna show you 2017 live, and in color, and in person, on AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page. Like and subscribing, iTunes, SoundCloud, SmackDown, killing it once again. And we're here to break it down. What's up, everybody? Happy New Year! Welcome to the AfterBuzz SmackDown Live team for 2017. It's the same as 2016. I'm Christian Rosenberg. The Twitter @Rosenberg, Instagram @Rosenberg, T-shirts, ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Ho Gang is here, back from the holiday, and we're ready to break things down. The lovely lady to my left, @Christy Reports. It is Christy Olson.
Hello, everyone. I really missed you guys and all the fans last week. It was so weird to sit at my house and watch this.
It was
not
odd.
As fun.
It was odd watching it when I'm like, I need to yell about stuff. Over on the other side, wearing his favorite wrestler's T-shirt, @Tom2Com, it's Tom Connolly.
Woo! Yeah, I'm here. Good to be back.
And in a phenomenal T-shirt over there, @Curtain Jerks, it is Scott Narver.
Well, you know, I was envious of Tom's shirt, and I just thought, you know, I wouldn't be here full time, so I took a couple weeks off, but now I'm here.
Good to see you back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're back for good, right?
We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a trial. We have to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the booth, @Jimbo in the booth, it's Jimbo in the booth.
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
I'm fantastic. If you watch Scott versus Box today, you'll notice that's where that shirt came from that Scott is wearing.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Big spoilers.
Now I don't have to watch it. I'm kidding, watch
You gotta
it.
see what else is in the box, guys.
Oh, there's more.
Always is.
All right. And if you're watching, you're noticing, yeah, the holidays are over, but we have more presents, apparently. This has turned into a weekly thing for us. Tom has brought us gifts.
Yep.
I don't know when you want us to,
We'll
save
do
it to the end?
Yeah, we'll do
Okay,
the end.
we'll save them for the end. Guys, we didn't obviously get to talk about SmackDown Wildcard Final because we were off over the holidays. And it's the week that SmackDown beats Raw in the ratings. And it was just an incredible show. And they really kept the momentum, I think, going tonight because we're really building things up to the Royal Rumble. And God, SmackDown is, I feel like, is serious. I'm not just saying it because I do this show. When there are things I don't like, I make fun of them. You should know. But they have been crushing it week after week the last month or so. And again, I thought overall tonight was a great show.
Mm-hmm. It's new and it's fresh, and it's not just one thing. It's the storylines, it's the matches, it's the roster. It's just like everything's come together in this perfect, new for 2017 magic mix. And we love it.
# Magic Mix.
Yay.
For sure. I think, yeah, I mean, it is everything. It works. I don't know if it's you can't even say that, oh, Raw is a 3-hour show, so that's why it drags on more, but SmackDown's a 2-hour show, but it goes so fast. Like, I'm like, I could watch more, but I'm kind of glad I don't have to watch more. But, I mean, every storyline is good. Everyone has a purpose. I think that's the problem with, you know, when you compare them. Mm-hmm. Raw, it's this... how many times am I going to see Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns? Come on. Like,
You want it? Next week. You got it.
I'm sure it will be.
Are you going to Mania?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's going to be the match, but maybe.
That was my implication. It wasn't really clear.
For the United States Championship.
Yes.
They're utilizing everyone in such good ways now. They're finding the characters for everybody, and like you guys are saying, that they have segments. You get to see all these people that you want to see in matchups and fighting each other. It feels different every week, and you get to see, like, The Miz has come into his own, and it's his show where he's backstage and has his own security and has his own door with his name on it that feels like a specialty Miz locker room. Like, things like that. They're all about details.
Yes, there's nothing that's throwaway. Mm-hmm. They don't get rid of any storylines. Even Kalisto coming back tonight with the Baron Corbin thing. It's like everything has such a value.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Well, let's kick off this week's SmackDown. It starts with The Miz, who is out in the center of the ring, and he mentions that he has one New Year's resolution, and that is to be more forgiving. Aww. So he is calling out Renee Young so she can apologize, and he will forgive her.
Mighty big of him.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, she did smack him, so.
Yeah. After all, she's the one sleeping with... Oh, not with him, but with Ambrose. That was the context of the line.
I was just going to say, whoa! And I was like, oh yeah, he said it.
I mean, he said it, not me. So he's waiting for Renee Young. We're expecting the debut of Renee Young music. Scott got a sneak peek of the Renee Young entrance theme. I don't know if you wanted to...
Could you repeat that rendition for us?
She likes to talk a lot. She's a talker talking Renee Young.
Well, there was more. It was like talk.
It was just a tease. It was just a tease.
There's several verses.
Yeah. Last I heard, the song goes 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, but I mean, we can only fit so much in that
That's the
show.
rough cut.
Yeah. It's the next Be My Baby tonight.
She can get
so.
a lot of
Sing
questions.
her own entrance song, though.
What was that?
Does she sing her own entrance song?
Ooh.
Maybe.
No, I think it's actually Michael Cole that sings that. Like, I couldn't quite get as high.
It's not Jimmy Hart?
No, he wrote it.
Okay.
He didn't sing it.
Okay.
Doesn't want to take them all.
But Hogan plays guitar on it, right?
Yes.
So.
And saxophone. Hollywood Hulk Hogan plays guitar. Hulk Hogan plays saxophone.
Well, we're expecting Renee Young, but instead out comes his challenger for the night, Dean Ambrose. Ambrose goes in the ring. Miz runs out of the ring. Maurice stands there. Then she slaps Ambrose. They leave. And Ambrose says that Maurice hits harder than Miz does.
I believe it.
All right.
Looked like quite a slap.
After that smack later in the night, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, speaking of believing it, do we have a believe that this week?
We absolutely do. And you know what? It could really kind of go anywhere.
Should we just throw it in now then?
Let's do it.
Because we said believe it. So you know what? We'll go early into the show. We want to kick off 2017 with a bang, with an explosion. And what better way than to explode our studio with Believe That?
It got louder.
Yeah, it's intense. So, if we have any new listeners this week, welcome. Happy New Year. You jumped in right on time for 2017. Christy loves dirt sheets. I despise them. They're kind of indifferent on them. And she finds her favorite story of the week, and she reads it to us, and we decide whether or not we believe it or make fun of it. So that's why it's called Believe That. Christy, by all means.
All right, I think we're starting the year off very believably, boys, but you tell me.
Very believably.
All right, there are reports online, there are these screenshots that the Undertaker will be at Raw next week. Yeah. And that also Shawn Michaels will be there as well. Mm-hmm. And people are talking about, Shawn Michaels, there's rumors that he's working at the Performance Center. Seems like he's wiggling his way back in. But he has said he's not going to come back for a match. Royal Rumble's coming up. The dirt sheets are saying that Shawn Michaels will be a special referee at this year's upcoming Royal Rumble. Gentlemen, do you believe that?
Well, which match would he ref?
The Royal Rumble.
You don't ref a Royal Rumble.
Well,
Until now.
don't you think he'll come in and do something?
They got to make sure the feet hit the ground.
Yeah.
There are refs that check that because Kofi Kingston is a crafty one.
I mean,
Keep going.
I mean, if anything, I can see him referee the AJ Styles John Cena match.
That could be.
Yeah.
But then he would need to be on SmackDown because Reigns and Owens, they already have their storyline with the cage.
Yeah, with Jericho.
So
Right.
I mean, adding an extra referee, I don't see.
Jericho pops out of that cage, he super kicks him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get.
I don't know, but he's going to be 200 feet in the air. That's kind of a,
What if he gets down, starts to climb down, sweet chin music, puts him back in there?
I mean, I can certainly see him having a role, maybe make an appearance, but have a role at WrestleMania because he's missing WrestleMania, like being a ref for a match at Mania, sure. But we got 4 weeks to go, 3 weeks to go before the Rumble.
Yeah.
And I just don't see what match would make sense for him to be involved in with that, so I'm not going to believe it.
All right, boys.
Boy, I'm really trying to figure out a way that he would be in the Rumble. It's the big thing is it's San Antonio. They want him in there in some capacity.
Sure.
And I feel like, maybe Cena AJ, there's something there, but but they just haven't put it into place. Like, it's not one of those things where it's obvious, like, oh, well, he hates Cena because of their long feud of this or that.
Yeah.
But I could definitely see Shawn Michaels will be there. I just don't see him being a referee. So, as much as I want to, I don't believe it.
All right.
I would say, I feel like, yeah, I don't know where he would fit into this whole thing. I mean, are they
You
just
don't think
saying?
there's some kind of gimmick where he like run in and be like, oh, but I did this or this
But-
happened, or he makes a call and then everyone's confused and they're like, wait, no one's supposed to be making a call. Like,
But are
they
they
could do
saying he's
something
specifically gonna be a referee or he's gonna do something at the Rumble?
well, as per usual, they don't effing know.
Okay.
I know. Well, I figured it out.
I read
figured it
into
out.
it a little bit.
Scott's got it.
I figured it out. He'll
Okay.
be the 5th commentator for the SmackDown announcing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Whose lap will he be sitting on?
Wait.
JBL's.
Maybe.
Across them all.
yeah, just laying spread
But
on the table.
Shawn
Like
Michaels.
the
his
Playboy
Playboy.
pose.
yes.
Play girl.
Hey
sir.
guys, Shawn Michaels sang his own theme music.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
he's gonna sing Renee Young's.
Yeah.
He is a
How's it
movie
go
star,
again?
so
She's talking all the time with a microphone talking.
I mean, I can see Shawn doing that.
I like it.
I'm gonna say, I don't know where he's gonna fit into this, and it's kind of hard to. I could see him being in the Rumble match because everyone that's really old is in the Rumble match. So
Wow, take that, New Day.
but I mean, yeah, I don't know. So I don't believe it. Sorry.
I think he absolutely fits in the Cena Styles match, and he costs maybe he won the match, and that's who he faces at WrestleMania.
But why
That's-
would he be on Raw? Then?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Yeah, why is he coming back to Raw?
Well, why is Undertaker coming to Raw?
Yeah,
he's
he was
under-
a SmackDown.
He's
guy.
SmackDown. He's ours.
Is he though? He wasn't drafted.
No, but yeah, he should be on. I don't know. That's a weird thing.
Didn't he say he was coming to SmackDown? When he
Yeah.
came and he appeared, he was like, you guys all better win the other whatever pay-per-view it was,
Or
right?
I'm gonna get you guys, and I guess
Yeah.
they won, so it's like, well, I guess we're cool then. Now Raw. he's just a finger waggler when he goes everywhere now, like.
That's all he does now? Oh.
I meant it for any loser of that match. So you guys lost. So
Well, the dirt sheets are also saying Undertaker versus Cena at Mania.
Which makes the most sense.
All right, I should have gone with
for
that
the
one.
belt, for the belt,
No.
it doesn't need a belt. But
No.
I feel like they could, I don't know.
High
Well,
stakes.
if Undertaker returns for the Rumble, it could go there.
I mean,
True.
well,
We
the
could
way the
get there
Rumble
by
is,
March.
you can have him be like a surprise entrant in the Rumble. It is
Yeah.
doable. Hacksaw also has to be a surprise entrant though,
Why?
because he was the very first Rumble winner, and it's the 30th Rumble.
You're so sad.
I know he should.
I don't
be
think he's
in
gonna
it.
be in it though.
He
I don't
should
know.
be
Maybe.
in it.
Listen, I just
And
think.
win it, damn it! No,
I
he
just
won't.
think the B show is really hurting for ratings, so they're gonna take the A show's talent, like the Undertaker. I get it. I get what you guys are doing. We
We see you.
yeah.
Shots fired.
We get
Shots
it.
fired.
Shots fired.
All right, let's get back into SmackDown here. First match of the night was Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Both of them looked tremendous in the triple threat match at the wild card final. Having kind of a match with them.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to figure out why. I guess because Ziggler has a new T-shirt. Is that what it was? Because Ziggler's new T-shirt.
No, I
You said
think
they
Jimbo
both
thought
look
you meant that they were being
Yeah,
sexy.
yeah.
Oh, that they just both look
They
tremendous.
look tremendous.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin with that shirt as well,
That new
Such a
shirt's
good
really
cut.
working for him.
Cut on the arms, like not
With
not super cut off, like
with a
or
little
extreme
message at the
cut-off.
bottom that
I
you
don't know.
can't read because it's like in such small font on the bottom of the
They
shirt.
really want you to buy it. So
Is it a W? I don't think it's a
mysterious.
WWE shirt.
It's not. It's
Oh,
from
is it?
someone else, from what I hear.
Yeah, it's not even a WWE shirt. You can't buy it.
Does that anger you?
No.
Does it anger Tom?
no,
Does
not
it make you
really.
rageful?
I mean, I guess he's like, what is he like, rocker? What is he?
Most metal athlete.
Yeah, so maybe some metal band like gave him this shirt and was like, "Hey, wear our shirt."
Could be.
He said, "Okay."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, good match between the two of them. End of days for the win. Corbin wins clean. After the match, Baron Corbin grabs a chair because he's not finished with the show off. And out comes Kalisto to make the save. The other guy that Corbin was feuding with for the entire year. And Kalisto makes the save. Corbin leaves the ring. Ziggler starts getting up to his feet. Sees Kalisto helping him. And super kicks Kalisto in the face. And yells at him saying, "I didn't need anyone. I don't need anyone. I just don't need anyone. And he leaves. And the crowd starts giving a yes chant.
Yes, because we love angry Dolph Ziggler.
And it looks like we finally have heel Ziggler.
That was a heel turn right into Kalisto's face.
Yes, it was.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, so, I mean, what do we think of this? I mean, he kicked Kalisto in the face and looks like, I mean, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but it looks like Ziggler is full-blown villain now.
First off, got to mention, I was dreading them having another match. And I've not been a big fan of the Corbin-Ziggler matches. I thought this one was tremendous.
It was a great match.
This was their best match by far. And did not see the super kick coming, and I've not liked Dolph's character for a long time since he was a bad guy into being a good guy, and I feel this is now appropriate. Like him being the frustrated guy that wants to do it on his own, and nothing's worked out, and now he's a psycho.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think he should just super kick everybody. Like I think that's what it's leading to. Like I just think he should just go on a rampage of just destroying anybody who comes up to him. Is like, how you doing, man? Super kick right to the face. Oh, have a nice day. Super kick right to the face.
Well, yeah, because I mean, when we go back, we see him in the back with Mojo, Apollo Crews, and Rhino. They're in the locker room. He comes out. He's throwing chairs. He accidentally ripped part of like the locker. Like a part of the wood just flies off. And I want him to calm down, and Apollo's confronting him, saying what you did to Kalisto there was wrong. And then Ziggler headbutts Crews and starts fighting him in the locker room.
The
Just
best part of
mad.
that is
That did make me a little sad.
they pulled Cruz away.
Yeah.
The guys pulled Cruz away when he's the one who's attacked.
No, like holding him back. Like, no, don't go after
So
him.
like
He just
meanwhile,
headbutted you,
the guy
but
who
don't-
snapped, no
Yeah.
one's holding him.
No.
Yeah.
And where
They were
did he go?
scared. He's gone awry. You just said, would you just call him a lunatic or something?
He was mad.
Psycho? See, you just
I
said,
called him psycho.
There we go. I was listening. I was reading the chat roll. Sorry.
It seems like they're all on board with it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they loved it.
I think it's fresh. He needs it. I thought they were gonna do this. When they first did the brand, when he was going against Ambrose for the title.
Yeah.
I thought that's when they were gonna do it initially. So I think it's where else is he gonna go besides being a face anymore? He can't go anywhere else. Now he can go against Cena now. A lot of other guys that he couldn't go against before. Like
True.
I mean, as much as we're probably gonna get Cena Undertaker at WrestleMania, I would definitely like to see Cena Ziggler at a WrestleMania. If they built that up right, like that could be an awesome feud.
I thought you were gonna say Ziggler Undertaker.
Yeah.
No, that'd be cool too. I don't know, but
I would
but
prefer
they
that.
could like do so much with like Ziggler. He used to date Nikki, like all that kind of stuff. If they really want to make it like personal.
They kind of did that.
But then they
already,
never really-
a couple seasons ago.
No, but on Total
On
Divas
my-
they did it.
Right,
Not
but I
on-
mean they
not
tied
in
it
the
in
show.
a little. They tied it
Yeah.
in a tad, but
Yeah.
yeah. You want to see it full. You want to see a full
I
blown
mean, if they're gonna-
Total Divas storyline
Exactly.
incorporated.
That's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting.
We don't.
He said-
We don't.
20 years I've been waiting for this.
I don't know. Sure, maybe.
Carmella is backstage with James Ellsworth. That's my water.
Oh.
You're-
Nope, it's the one with lip gloss.
No, that was the one I literally just... Why would my water be all the way over there? Ellsworth, he's getting a little smitten.
A
A
little.
little smitten. He's falling a little bit for
He can't even
Carmella.
talk.
Because he wanted to kind her for the thank words last week.
Dude, she hit on him first.
Yeah, and he's a little smitten by that. I mean, he's touched.
Well, he's not gonna turn her
And
down.
he gives her, he literally gives her the shirt off his back
And off his caved-in chest.
and his kid in chest.
Yeah. That has his face on it.
Yes, it does.
That's the special part. It's not
And
just
his
a
sweat.
shirt. Yeah. Yeah, she's not in need of a shirt because something happened. It's like, take this.
Yeah.
It has my face.
She thanks him and asks him to accompany her to the ring for her match later on tonight. And they hold hands and leave. And everyone's just like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Hey.
heavy duty stuff.
Good for
I
him.
like it.
Yeah, more power to Ellsworth.
They have a moniker already.
What was it again?
They are Carmel's worth.
I like that one. David Otunga came up with another stupid one before that. And I
And
didn't
that's something
like
to
it.
do with
No.
chin.
The official
Yeah.
hashtag is Carmel's worth.
That's good.
I feel Carmella needs to make a shirt that mirrors his shirt. That she needs to do like a
Yes.
shirt that he wears.
Yes. Absolutely yes.
Make it official.
Brenda said maybe Carmella knows where to find the chin.
Oh.
Hey now.
Oh.
Women's action, Becky versus La Luchadora. You heard me right. Becky versus La Luchadora.
What is going on?
It's so... It's La Luchadora. I mean, she's really made a splash in her first few weeks on the SmackDown roster.
And we didn't get to talk it out last week. I was so like, I had to go to Twitter and see what random people I didn't know thought and who they thought it was. It was very disturbing.
I'm glad
I almost texted you guys. I
I'm
was
glad
like, oh,
random
they're
people
family.
I'm glad random people on Twitter disturb you.
Well, the random ones that I look up on the timeline, the people who tweet me directly with compliments, I really, really enjoy.
It's the ones where you question, that's not really your picture.
The eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to talk about it with eggs.
Fear the
There you
eggs.
go. So Becky's dominating the match. La Luchadora hides into the ring and then all of a sudden shows up from the other side and then does a move quite similar to one women's champion. But she misses, and then Becky locks into this armor, makes La Luchadora tap out. Then they take off the mask. It is Alexa Bliss. Oh, so you were... But wait, last week had that... But you... It makes no sense. But then another La Luchadora showed up. There were 2 La Luchadoras. 2 of those hideous outfits.
Dose.
Yeah, I hit my music on the La Luchadora outfit. It's fine. There were 2 of them. There were 2 of those hideous outfits, I tell you. 2 of them. And in fact, the... on the first one, the purple pants almost fell down at one point in the match. But they're wearing the giant blue thing, so nothing would have been revealed anyway.
Right, and their body types were fairly similar. Like, I went back to rewind to be like, is this the same one that's going to come out?
Which one? You mean the
Well
one from last
planned,
week?
that's all I'm saying, this week.
Yeah, but the second one that came out this week looked right like the one last week, right?
Yes.
They were saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Christian, I
Because I
think
think
you
it's
got
the
your
same person.
You got your Halloween costume ready to go.
Oh, I'm going to be La Luchadora for Halloween this
La
year.
Lucha Rosenberga.
See, I was going to say it's sexy, but now I can't really say that if that's going to be your Halloween
Oh,
costume.
wait, hold on one second.
Granny pants?
Tom, how the hell is a La Luchadora outfit sexy to you?
I'm kidding.
Don't
It's not even funny.
question that. You'll get him mad.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, dude, if you take off the shorts, she's just wearing a spandex bodysuit.
Yeah.
Are you really?
It'll take you a while to get those shorts out, though. They go up to her nipples. So.
Gotta hold everything together.
Oh God, they say that La Luchadora is the rehired Cameron.
No.
I have to say, Casey,
Wait,
that is
rehired?
one name that never came up in my mind or in my discussions with eggs last week. That is someone that no one has suspected, so I congratulate you on that.
And no one else will suspect that name.
Yeah.
Because it's
Renee
not
It would be a
Young.
good twist.
If it was Renee Young, that'll be a
It's Renee
twist.
Young.
That would be a really weird twist.
That'd
Wow.
be freaking insane. She would have learned how to wrestle really quickly.
Yeah. Then we're up to the contract signing. Dan O'Brien's out there, introduces AJ and Cena. And this was one of the most entertaining contract signings I remember. Like, it's been a while since I felt this entertained by a contract signing. AJ crushed it in his promo. He mentions how Cena is not like him and Bryan. He's angry that he left TV for 4 months, comes back and gets a title shot. And he feels that Cena was gifted a title shot from his practically brother-in-law. He reminds John how last year he told him that he needed a big win to make him more than a glorified indie guy, and now Cena's the one who needs the big win to prove he's not irrelevant. And mentions that John is turning into The Rock. But you'll never be as good as Hollywood as The Rock is, and you'll never be as good as wrestling as I am.
Are you mad?
Just
No,
zinger.
man, that was just like
Zinger.
Mic drop by AJ. He just hit it out of the park. Of course, Cena responds very well, saying, talking about what the definition of being a man, and it's about, apologizing when you're wrong. But now he lost all respect for AJ and calls him a punk little bitch. Oh, snap, indeed. Talking about what passion really was. and how AJ's no different than any person who said Cena sucks, and he'll beat him at the Rumble. And then Baron Corbin shows up,
Yeah.
which was
Duh.
really out of nowhere. But I loved it.
Yeah, which added to it even more.
Yeah. Corbin's just like, I'm the first SmackDown entrant in the Rumble, and I'm going to win it. And I don't care which one of you wins the Rumble. I'm walking out of WrestleMania the WWE champion.
Good one, BC.
I'm glad you find it funny, but you know what? This is the first SmackDown AfterBuzz of 2017,
he's gonna
and
make a
I'm going to make a
terrible
crazy prediction right now.
He's already starting wrong.
Crazy prediction right now. Baron Corbin in 2017, at some point in 2017, will be the WWE champion. I really think the way they're using him, might not be WrestleMania, but in 2017, he will be the champion of SmackDown.
No, that I could buy.
And apparently Jimbo didn't. He stopped.
Or he just doesn't care for
stopped
the idea.
record.
Doesn't care for the idea.
I
of
could see him
winning
winning
it.
Money in the Bank.
And that would make
his
sense
way
too.
I mean, I don't know. He was good last week in the Triple Threat. I thought he was good tonight. I wish he would have hit an end of days on Cena when he was like just laying on the ground to kind of just add insult to injury of AJ kicking him in the face. Because I thought it was weird for him to even get in the ring and then just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk away now.
Well, they announced next week we're gonna have Cena versus Baron Corbin on SmackDown.
See, I think it's foolish when you give your finisher to a guy for the first time, because that builds a tolerance for that guy to know what to expect the next time
gotcha.
and know how to reverse it. So just hit him. Don't hit your finisher on him.
That's some deep ring psychology, Narver.
You should just throw him through the table then, maybe.
Oh, yeah. There's a
something
table
like
for a
that.
contract signing. Break that thing.
Yeah, come on.
Well, it was the nice one. They don't break the nice one.
Why not?
The Hardys figured out how to break a round table, so, they can figure it out.
Maurice is walking backstage. She happens to run into Renee Young. And she's like, hey, Renee, on behalf of my husband...
Way louder than that.
Yeah.
Way.
All right, hold on.
Corbin threatened to
Hold on.
kick
Hold on.
Cena's teeth
Let
out
me
his
try that
throat,
again.
and that's what Maurice did to Renee Young.
All right. Excuse me, Renee. On behalf of my husband... Is that a little better?
No, like there you go.
Yeah.
That was not nearly as loud as mine.
I don't know, but
Wait,
it sounded
let's
harder.
all do it at the same time.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. All right,
There we go.
that was Maurice's slap.
Teamwork.
And Renee's just down. She's like, down in pain. That was
She looked legit shocked.
yeah.
Yeah, like, why did I agree to be a part of this? This sucks.
Am I gonna
I
have a
hate you,
bruise?
Dean.
Then back to women's action. Carmella versus Aaliyah from NXT, making her SmackDown debut.
She worked twice tonight. She was a La Luchadora lady.
Was she La Luchadora?
That's what I think.
I thought it was Naomi. That's what I thought.
It's not Naomi.
It's not Naomi. Her hands were
I'm
showing
gonna
and they
go
were
back
not
and
black.
watch.
I'm
I gotta
sorry.
go watch. I gotta go back and watch again.
I feel like you can
But-
tell just from the eyes and the lips that it's not Naomi.
It is not Naomi.
It's not her
Okay.
face.
Well,
There was no glow in La Luchadora.
It could have been Jey Uso.
It could have been Jey
maybe That's what it
Uso.
was.
I thought Aaliyah looked great in this match. I think I've been watching Aaliyah in NXT. I think she's got a lot of potential. She's still young, but every match I see of hers is better and better. And I thought she did really well tonight against Carmella on obviously the biggest stage that she's performed on. Ellsworth interfered it correctly because he hasn't done that much. And
That's what love
Carmella
does to you.
Carmella hit a super kick and then locked her in Dakota Silence for the win. And then her and James celebrate, as only lovers do. That's what they
It
are.
was a Carmelsworth-bration. Carmelabration. Carmelsworth-bration. Thank you for being patient with me on that one.
Don't hurt yourself. That looked painful.
I got it.
Okay.
That's what David Otunga goes through every day.
That's all he does. He's like
feel for you,
sleeping in his
Tonga.
bed and just like wakes up and starts saying stuff. And Jennifer Hudson's like, "Would you shut up? Like, I don't know these people. What are you talking
Talk on our
about?"
show, not here.
Now I want to introduce a new little game tonight that I just thought of 5 seconds ago. Let's think of things that are faster than a Breezango versus American Alpha match.
Titus O'Neil in the Royal Rumble.
Renee Young's theme song.
I can only think of inappropriate things to try to insult you guys. I'm sorry.
Bushwhacker Luke in the Royal Rumble.
That was good. Santino Morello in the Royal Rumble. We're just thinking Royal
JoJo
Rumble
on
match.
Total Divas.
Okay, there you go. That was a good one.
The Rockers' title reign.
Nice. Dean Douglas's title reign. Well, no, that was actually longer than this match.
Godfather's hose title reign.
All right.
I thought I was gonna get props for that one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Dasha completing the sentence. Sorry, was I not supposed to say that? All right. Anyway,
Too soon.
My bad.
She's
Anyway,
still backstage crying. Let's be real.
Breezango versus American Alpha. This match.
Last week and this week.
This match lasted a max of 30 seconds. And why? Why can't
Food entrances.
we did not have Breezango's entrance. We had like the end of it. We had
The best part.
as far as the bell to bell was about 30 seconds. Why couldn't fine, let American Alpha win the match, obviously. Why couldn't they have a 5-minute match with Breezango? Why couldn't Breezango have some offense in this match?
No time.
Yeah, SmackDown can't actually go over. They have to watch Shooter or whatever that is.
Come on. Are people really watching Shooter?
Well,
They were watching it right next to us at the next table.
I know they're watching it then.
They watch our AfterBuzz for it, which you guys should too if you're a fan of the show.
I think it's actually being done right now.
Okay, so afterwards you can watch that show.
Then watch them.
Watch us.
But yeah, so American Alpha wins. Wides then appear on the Tron, and they talk about how nothing lasts forever, so enjoy this moment. And they challenge them to a rematch next week for the titles. And then Bray walks away. Harper's ready to lean in to say run, but Orton beats him to it, and Harper's like,
Say what? That's
exactly. No, but I think they just cut it for TV. But I think that's exactly what Luke Harper said.
It was a funny moment. Luke kills it.
He crushes it.
It just looks like that's all that guy has to do, and just conveying that look, keeping that dynamic going between Orton and Harper is so good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
yeah. So we're gonna have a tag team title match next week on SmackDown.
All right.
I'm down with that.
I'm not down with the whole match being 30 seconds, though.
No.
Like, come on.
Are you feeling a little rage?
No, I'm not feeling rage. I would say
The chat room really wants you to rage.
I know they do. I really need to, find something good to rage on, though.
What?
This is me being sad, not raging.
I was gonna say this isn't really much of a.
This is Mad World.
I know it's Mad
And
World.
it's Tom the Calm, so it's like a calm, angry song.
Genius.
That does work.
Genius.
I would say this is probably the low spot of SmackDown, though. Come on, you have Breezango, who's a good tag team. They deserve more than this.
Are they good? Really?
They're fun at least.
Yes, they are.
I'm trying to rile him up.
Oh, sorry.
You talk about their outfit.
You raged. You got me all raged up for that comment.
They can be really good if they give them the time. Put Vaudevillains in this match. They're doing nothing. Not that Breezango's doing anything either, but come on, you just had them win the belts last week. Let's at least have some competitive matches. That's my rage. Sorry, I'm not raging that hard this week. Sorry.
Follow Tom on Twitter at Tom the Calm for raging hard.
See, I can rage on Raw better than SmackDown. Sorry, that's.
Do we have to make a trade? No.
I'm not going anywhere.
Because I don't want to lose the rage. We need to find something that annoys you on
You
SmackDown.
can say that's what rages him about that other show that's not this good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
The
A
A
show.
Nikki and Natalya face to face in the ring. Literally face to face. We come back for commercial, and they're both already in the ring with microphones. Because the Breezango match went too long, so we didn't have time for their entrances.
Wait, I'm sorry. The chat roll is really ragging on Randy's run. How
Why?
did you guys feel about that? They didn't feel like it was menacing. They didn't like it being whispered. There's several. It's not just one person. There's a lot of people that are working on it.
he's not the one.
I was fine with it.
I'm not quite sure why the music's coming in right now, but it's not like the
How
typical.
did you feel about his run, Christian?
Well,
Was it good enough for your runway?
give yourself a rim shot for that one, Jimbo. You deserve it. There it is. Well, no, I mean he's still kind of like a little bit of the outsider, so he's not going to have the run. Like, and well, Strowman did it the best, really.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just like, run, because I talk like this, because I'm Randy Orton, and I never display emotion in my promos.
In my head, I was picturing Randy Orton like running to the ring, and I'm like, was it really like awkward? Is it like that Seinfeld episode? Like, he just doesn't know how to run? I didn't know it was like him saying run.
Oh, God.
Oh, good stuff.
Anyway, back to Nikki and Natalya. So Nikki talks about how her and Brie worked for something for years, and you're just living off your family's legacy, and all you've ever shown is that you're nothing of the Hart family.
That was a terrible line. Sorry.
You didn't like it?
No. Like, why couldn't she have said, like, you're something about not being the heart of the Hart family? I don't know, something.
You're the colon of the Hart family?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Actually, you know what she should have said? Should be like, you just keep bragging about your uncle. You never talk about your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, as low of the blows as Natty delivered to her, that would almost be okay.
Yeah.
If Natty was okay with it.
Yeah. Well, Natty implied, because Brett sent out a tweet talking about how he, was a fan of Nikki and all that. And she pretty much implies that Nikki did some things to her uncle to make Brett send out a tweet.
Probably buttered him up with gifts or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to send out a nice tweet about Tom a little later. But Natalya then also said that she's better than Brett ever was, and that Nikki uses her sex appeal to get what she wants, but beauty fades, and when your beauty fades, John's going to leave you, and you're going to die alone. Because that's what friends say to each other.
Why couldn't she have said, beauty's only skin deep? Like a Temptation song.
Because she accidentally screwed it up a couple promos ago, and she was supposed to say that Nikki's only beautiful on the outside, but she said, like, you're beautiful on the inside and the outside, so she screwed up. She couldn't say that, Tom.
See? Well, come on, Natalya. You're better than this. You're the best heart, so come on.
Yeah, you're apparently the best heart. And you got clocked by a forearm, and that looked vicious. And Nikki walked away then. And Natalya was like knocked out.
Forearms are so good.
She does deliver good forearms.
Yeah, dude.
And we're going to have that match next week, too. I mean, we got to stack SmackDown for next week also.
Mm-hmm. Hey. So what a crazy
What's
idea
up, Tom?
of saying what matches you're going to have the next week.
Like to kind of, like prepare people for next week's show.
Wow.
I feel like
Build things up.
teased.
Wow.
I don't know.
And develop stories. It's so weird.
I know. It's like a television show. A non-boring television show.
I wish those still existed. Dean Ambrose is backstage with Dasha. Anyone want to take this one? Or do I have to take it?
I don't remember what belt he was fighting for.
Well, first off,
Sound it out.
it's a title, not a belt.
Yeah, whatever.
In a. Oh, is this live? Is this live? Can we do a retake?
Let's start over. Wait,
No,
let's
Sid,
start
we're
over.
live.
Oh, dang it. Yeah. That's why she's not a competitor? That's why she's
But
not.
this happens every week.
That's what makes it fun. It's
literally to the point now you have to make it into a character, don't you?
She might be Mike Adamley's daughter. So I don't know.
I will say, in her defense, if Dean Ambrose was looking at me like that, pumped up for his match, I would be intimidated too. So it wasn't like he was just like standing there doing nothing.
He's not gonna punch Dasha.
No, but he's intense, Dean Ambrose. So I can understand why. Like, he wasn't just standing there. He was like walking, doing his weird jumping around. I don't know. He's all jittery. He was ready to go. So.
That's a moment where she needs to just try and stop saying it and know that this isn't working, and then just be freaked out and like, what?
Mindset. And then Ambrose like, I'll just start talking now.
Right, he had to cover his own laughter.
Yeah,
That's why
I mean, he was
talking.
starting to crack up.
He saved her by cutting her off.
Oh, and he's talking about he's going to take the most important thing in the world away from the Miz. Not his wife, but the IC title. Now leads us to the main event. So, Maurice distracted Ambrose and the ref. Miz delivers the Skull Crusher finale, but Ambrose kicked out. They fight a little more. They're on the outside of the ring. Maurice then slaps Ambrose right in front of the ref. Ref's like, oh, well, that's a disqualification. I got to go ring the bell because that's how the match ends. She struck one of the competitors. Match is over. But Dean's like, wait. No. Don't call for a disqualification. Instead, just throw her out. And the ref's like, okay.
Initially, I was like, can I do that? Oh, yeah, I'm the ref.
Since when
I'm in charge.
in the history of any sport can one of the competitors tell the ref, no, just do this instead?
Golf.
There's not really a whole lot of reffing in golf.
Exactly. That's why they just play by their own set of rules.
All right.
Know where there's a lot of in golf? Baba Booies.
And mulligans.
And hit him with the hinds.
They just say, I hit it, and they go, yeah, I'm going to do that again. And no referee says otherwise.
I don't understand how this referee is like, all right, you know what, Dean, you're right. I'm not going to ring the bell. We'll match continue. Maurice, you're out of here. What the hell?
He's of sound mind. There's no, like, Dean didn't take damage. It wasn't debilitating to him in any way.
He's the lunatic fringe.
Yeah, so he's able to say, like, look, I can keep competing. It wasn't a chair shot.
I'm not even as angry at the fact that they didn't call a DQ on that. I'm angry at the fact that he was about to, and one of the competitors made him change his mind.
Yeah, he almost should have not seen what happened. And
Right.
then,
Or if he saw what happened,
Yeah.
instead of ringing for the bell, just eject her. Don't tease her ringing for the bell, and Ambrose makes you switch it.
Triple H made a title switchback from Jericho beating him on a Raw many years ago for Jericho's first sort of title run, and then he made Earl Hebner reverse the decision in the night because he used his authority.
it was a fast count.
because the boss reversed the call. So in this case, okay, say the ref rang the bell, Dan O'Brien says no, this match is going to continue. Fine.
But they didn't get that far.
They would have
No, because Dean made him switch it himself.
But they would have gotten that far because Daniel Bryan hates the Miz, so he would have come out and been like,
And
no,
it
you
would have
can't
made
do that.
sense then.
It's made sense.
Yeah, it's fine. We were running out of time. It was a long show.
Yeah, I mean, the Breezango match just went way too long.
I know. So
I liked it.
if that was cut down to like 5 seconds, maybe they could have done this. But you know,
Yeah.
I liked it because I had not seen that before. I thought it was special circumstances. It was just a slap. It wasn't anything serious that, knocks Dean out. We're seeing competitors begging to still fight when they're bleeding from the head. And the ref's like, no, I gotta stop it right now, which isn't a rule within the WWE universe that they've ever really sat down and said, oh yeah, so when a competitor bleeds from his head, we have to stop the match until this particular thing happens. Sometimes it stops, sometimes it doesn't. It's not very clear. So in this case, let it happen.
Well, eventually then Maurice was ejected. Match continued. Ambrose hit the dirty deeds. And we have a new Intercontinental Champion. And his name is Dean Ambrose. The Miz's Intercontinental Reunion Tour is over. And SmackDown ends with Dean Ambrose celebrating as a 2-time IC champion.
I was surprised.
I was very surprised.
me too.
Me as well.
And then Ziggler, well, no, he didn't show up then at that point.
He came out and super kicked Dean Ambrose.
Just super kicked everybody.
Why didn't that happen?
That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, and it would have made sense.
Yeah. Apparently Ziggler has a match already now. We're going to have one with Kalisto, one with Cruz. Sure, throw him with Ambrose. Just all at once.
he can
Have him on a
handle it.
gauntlet.
Sure.
So that's how SmackDown ends. But we can't end the show yet because we got presents in front of us.
Yay.
And I feel like we need to open them.
Are we happy that Dean Ambrose won, or are we
Yeah.
kind of like?
I don't know. I'm kind of
This
torn.
is going to be another thing that progresses The Miz. It's going to
Yeah.
be another thing that
Yeah.
he can do really well, that he's going to pull off some storyline that we're going to be like, dude, he got even better.
Make him a 7-time Intercontinental
Yeah.
Champion.
Yeah.
Or he's going to go for the world title.
Or the
eventually
world
here.
title.
This frees him up for the Rumble. You know, there's all sorts of possibilities. Dean, I have love-hate with Dean. Like, sometimes he's great and sometimes he's not. Today, he was on fire. He was excellent. And I hope it's not just when he gets a title, he's at his best.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Money in the Bank, same thing. He was on fire.
Yeah.
He was awesome, but I don't know.
I think it's him fighting for the belt is what. Yeah, it's when he gets the belt. It's kind of where do we go with him now?
Yeah.
How do we keep him like when he was like doing nothing, like eating popcorn and stuff? And you're like, why is this guy just like gambling in the casino when the show is on? Like,
I forgot about that.
yeah, yeah. So like that kind of stuff. I don't know the whole the Miz and Maurice thing and Renee. I think it's. I don't want to see Renee in a match though, right?
Nah, but I do want to see her valet. I do want to see her come out with him. Again, in the jeggings and the like white, dirty, like.
I was expecting her to come out to like celebrate after the match and hear her theme. How does it go again?
I'm Renee Young. I sometimes talk and then other times I miffed at the Miz.
So good. Such
Every
a good
verse
song.
just gets better.
All right, we got to wrap this up, but we got to open Tom's gifts.
Yep.
Because now apparently
It's a chore.
yeah,
that-
we
yeah,
got
get
to
out
open
here.
presents.
Something from the heart.
This is seriously turned into a weekly segment now as well. We're like, hey, let's open presents because every week we're getting them now. So thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
So
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That's for Jimbo.
all right, that one's for Jimbo. Jimbo,
Slamming doors, running through the hallways.
yeah, Jimbo.
Knocking
Did you want us
people
to
over.
run in here for that, or do you want to do that one later?
He bailed
Oh, did he
already.
already leave?
I did,
He
yeah.
might have already left.
I seriously am debating on doing that.
Leave your post. Do it.
All right, who should go first?
It doesn't matter. You guys.
I'll go.
All right, Scott will go. Oh, we get drum roll.
I hope this isn't something you have already.
You hope it is?
No, I hope it is.
Oh, it's red. It's a red shirt. Whoa, I don't have this.
All right.
Oh my god.
Vanguard one.
The collection is almost complete. Matt Hardy. Broken Matt Hardy has so much of my life.
Oh
It
God.
says Vanguard 1, powered by 7 deities, Cameron North Kakalaki. Love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The chat roll has realized that they now should send us gifts.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
Sure.
All
Correct,
things Matt Hardy,
and thank
please,
you in
everyone.
advance.
All right. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go next. All right. Let's see what we got here.
They're in very pretty boxes, too.
They are.
It's very thoughtful.
I
made them
was
myself.
the only one who didn't wrap them. I just like take this.
These are like the best boxes ever because you can wrap it, but you don't really have to. Right?
What do we got here? What do we got?
Rip it open.
Oh, it's a Bret Hart shirt.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Hell to the yes.
The second best heart.
Only went all out. Yeah.
We got
We already saw the best art tonight. So.
Bret the Hitman Hart, Calgary Alberta. Oh, and it says stuff on the back. The excellence of all his slogans. The excellence of execution. Best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. I've never even seen this shirt before. This is awesome. Thank you.
Tom made it.
Tom made it with the WWE logo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
a red shirt and just like went over top of it.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You're
All right,
welcome.
Christy.
All right. Let's see what's in it. I love
hope you don't have
me
this
some
either,
presents,
so.
yo. Oh, hey, who's staying fearless? It's Christy.
Oh, she rips it like Nikki
I'm
does.
ripping like niggas in their shirt. Oh. Not as climactic because I know.
Because what again?
Well, do a
I mean,
retake
it's
on
not,
that.
it's not quite like when Nikki does it. Let's just be real. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sweet.
As
Well,
Jimbo dashes in here, Christian, real quick, what
Yes.
did you think about Carmella's version of James Ellsworth's shirt when she got her hands on it? She customized
Yeah,
it.
dude.
She did customize it. We forgot to talk about that.
Oh, I didn't forget. What did you think?
Well, I thought can you? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you sing the music? I thought it looked nice. It actually looked like a Christy Olson
Man, this
custom
An
job.
original.
thing is heavy.
Yeah.
All right, now Jimbo's back. Jimbo's in the studio. And what did Tom get Jimbo?
I feel like I'm
It's
stumbling.
It's in bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap implies that it's really good.
Oh, it's a mug. It's a cup. Oh, it's a Sting cup.
It's a
Oh, it's
Sting mug.
amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I gotta go run back in there so I can stop the show.
All right. So Tom's
No, we're
gonna
good. We'll just keep talking.
or Jimbo's gonna run back in there so we can wrap the show up. But Tom, thank you so much for your gifts. And yeah, chat roll. I mean, we're not going to stop you if you want to mail stuff. But
Send them your home address.
yeah, so you can mail it directly to me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want you to know where I live. That's crazy.
I'll
talk.
tweet it out later.
All right.
Yeah, I'll let you know where I live. Sure.
Well, you can view their tweets by following them on social media. Scott Narver, how can people reach out to you?
You can reach out to me on social media at Curtain Jerks, and you can check out Fox Sports Presents Wrestling Compadre Slamcast. We did our best ofs with so many people: Broken Matt Hardy, Stephanie McMahon, and so many more. You can check those out. And also youtube.com/onyourmarkshow. Free, funny shoot interviews of a lot of great wrestlers, and there's a lot of stuff coming up very soon, so check that out.
Tom.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TomTheCom. I have another Spartan race in 4 weeks.
Hey now.
The training is beginning.
You better win.
Yeah, okay.
Christy.
All right, everybody, please hit me up at Christy Reports on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And check out X-Pac 12360 tomorrow. We will have special guest Al Snow, and I'll be breaking down Total Divas in the evening. Don't miss it.
All right, and of course, our buddy Jimbo, our engineer. You can follow him on Twitter at Jimbo in the Booth. And you can follow me on Twitter at Real Rosenberg, Instagram, The Real Rosenberg. If you really want to, buy us something, you can buy my t-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. So you buy yourself something, and you give me something with it, too. That'd be swell. And for all your other AfterBuzz TV news and gossip, follow them on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. For Jimbo in the Booth, Scott Narver, Tom Connolly, and Christy Olson, I am Christian Rosenberg, and we will see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.